Hi, this is Celeste, and it's been a while with the holidays, and we haven't done our nano moment. So, just a sec, I'm going to share my screen and show you they've been really busy, and I really only got to one journal. So, at least I'll give you idea of what they are up to. And let's see, don't mind me, you guys. I'm just trying to learn. Gonna be pushing buttons, buttons, buttons. Let's see. I'm gonna just go right across the top here. So this is the osteoblast and osteoclast immune cocktail therapy of exosome and drug delivery multifunction hydrogel accelerates fracture repairs. So let me see if I can go down here. This is the cocktail therapy. And in the future, they really want to get into your cells, so to speak. So they're going to be offering you these types of cocktails for fractures in the future. So if you have injured yourself, you need to be careful because you may, instead of surgery or a cast, be given this cocktail therapy. And it does include hydrogel. So let's see if I can get out of there, or maybe not. I'll just go down I'll just go down here. So here is another, I'll get the picture here. This is a picture, and they are using angiogenesis, and angiogenesis is part of this directed evolution, and they have made our food, especially in America, to encourage your body to make fat and make us all obese. So now they are going to use this transdermal phototherapy. So that's on the skin phototherapy with pharmacotherapy to remodel our adipose tissue for obesity and metabolic disorders. And it shows how they're going to, this is what's happening right now. You've got your subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, and your insulin resistance. And now they are going to, this shows the angiogenesis, and it's almost like a liposuction. Your brown fat is your good fat, and supposedly they're going to kill it off, the bad fat, not the good fat. So that's supposedly, and that would be a transdermal, so it would be on the skin phototherapy, but it would contain medications. Moving right along, we've got the atmospheric pressure mass spectrometry of single viruses and nanoparticles by nano electromechanical systems. And this is focusing on the chips that can detect single nanoparticles and viruses. And I forgot what I was going to, I have my little cheat sheet, but I don't have it here. So this is going to be deployed for mass detection of engineered nanoparticles and biological samples. So that's what's coming. You'll probably see these chips being installed in all the places that people go, whether it's sporting event, grocery stores, or whatever, so that they can determine different viruses and nanoparticles. Real-time ultrasound Doppler tracking and autonomous navigation of miniature helical robots for accelerating thrombolysis in dynamic blood flow situation. So here you've got your blood flow going in your veins, and they're going to deploy miniature helical robots. I know when I told people that they were actually going to put all these classifications of robots into people, they were a little bit skeptical, but they are. and they're going to have mobile ultrasound units in them. And so supposedly they can break away clots, that type of a thing. So it sounds good, but I don't know necessarily that I want miniature helical robots in my body. And are they self-replicating, and are they going to stay? Those are some questions that you really need to ask if you're going to consent to this type of medical treatment. Okay, this is the intranasal administration of self-oriented nanocarriers based on therapeutic exosomes. See, they're really into exosomes. That's the outside of the cell for synergistic treatment of Parkinson's disease. And I'm not sure. I think what caught my attention was this is self-orientation. When they use words like orientation, you have to wonder with the dual use words and the dual use technology, gain of function, technology, gain of function words, if this orientation is more than just for the nanoparticles, if they are not embedding orientation, types of orientation into our body. As a matter of fact, I just saw somebody sent me that said we are post orientation society now, that we are not going to have male and female any longer. So then we go to self-rebound cambered triboelectric nanogenerators arrays for self-powered sensing in kinematic analytics. And I have to add a little humor to this. So for all you equestrians out there, you're getting a bum deal, because now even your saddle is going to rat on you as you're bouncing along. What it's going to do, I don't know. I guess it says it's going to prevent injury, and it's going to analyze how you maybe in the future at Olympics or equestrian events, you're going to be judged by these triboelectric nanogenerator arrays. So anyway, I just thought for fun, I would throw that in. I mean, when I look at these journals, I have to add a little bit of humor. It's a little bit dry, as you can see. So now we're going to go to a flexible and ultra high sensitive tactile sensor through a parallel circuit by a magnetic aligned conductive composite. And I find this really interesting. This is going to be in fabrics. So these are tactile sensors. So, it could be in my fabric, and they can be magnetically aligned. And I guess that kind of concerns me a little bit. You're going to see this popping up also in flexible electronic skins. That's another concern, with, let's say you've got a nasty wound. Are they going to be putting this tactile sensor array on your skin, fusing you with a robotic skin, basically, so that you can regain maybe some senses? That might be a good use for it, but I can see some very dangerous, like putting this into the synthetic beings, and then them having the same abilities as we do. And of course, in the future, they probably will have more rights than the average human like you and I. Then we're going to a protein corona modulates interactions of alpha synuclein with nanoparticles and alters the rates of microscopic steps of amyloid formation. That's this one. Here's the picture right here. Supposedly, these nanoparticles can modulate protein aggregation. That's the collection of the proteins together. And they are saying that, if we add nanoparticles, they will not aggregate or form these amyloid plaques that are common in things like Alzheimer's and dementia and that type of thing. So personally, I've seen a lot on nanoparticle pollution and how these nanoparticles do aggregate, and they're easily manipulated too. So yes, one day they might get rid of your amyloid plaque, and the next day they may bring it back. And then like plastic, they have their own debris. And what do we do with those nanoparticle pollution or debris in our body? Our bodies are really not made for this type of stuff. I would say something else, but I won't. For the gentle, tender ears of the listening audience. So here's the acoustic green synthesis of graphene and gallium nanoparticles, PEDOT, PSS hybrid coating for textile to migrate electromagnetic radiation pollution, or to mitigate electromagnetic radiation pollution. Now, this is actually something that might actually be good, except will it just go to the military or is it going to go to the average person? I'm not sure. It does contain graphene, which I'm concerned about graphene becoming the next microplastic pollution problem. But as you can see here, they're going to put the graphene into your fabric, such as cotton. And then when the electromagnetic waves hit it, they're going to reflect off. And they do a variety of different waves to shield you from electromagnetic waves. So that is promising. I would love to see some products that would help protect us, because we are in the age of high cosmic rays, as well as other types of electromagnetic pollution, such as 5G, 6G, and even, God forbid, a nuclear blast, which is looking more like it's going to be in our future. So, but like I said, I'm very concerned about adding graphene. I do consider it a pollutant. So, and it's being way overrated and overused. And I don't like that it's track and trace and magical. And there's a whole lot of other reasons. If you follow my work, you know my whole checklist, and maybe I should do a video. Let me know if you would like me to do my checklist on why I feel graphene's dangerous. So I think that's it for right now. So I'll stop sharing my screen. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to go through the journals this week. I've been pretty busy with webinars and getting you some big projects and doing some research and deep dives for my own personal development. So we will see you next time, and it will not be that long, probably in next week. You will have another Nano Moment. So let me know your comments, and we will see you next time on Nano Moments.